Hi guys, right, I want to talk to you basically about the 80-20, 90-10 principle for eating. It's a really great way to make sure that you don't go overboard. And the 90% is healthy eating, and the 10% is about enjoying the foods that you know aren't really healthy, but we still want them in our life. And that 10% is important because it's generally, if you try and diet and you deprive yourself of food you want, food you like, then all you're going to do is rebound at the end of that diet. So it's much better to keep them in, just scale them back. And the 80-20, 90-10 rule are really good for that. So what I want to do is just explore a little bit on what that looks like in reality. So hopefully you can see the board. If not, then apologies. But I'll explain it as we go through and hopefully it'll make sense to you. So let's assume the average person has 3 main meals a day, which equals 21 per week. 2 snacks a day, which equals 14 a week. So generally, if you are looking to make progress, then 90-10 is about where you want to be. So 1 in 10 of these is going to be a food or a snack that isn't really that great for you. So if you apply that to the main meals, you can see across a week, if you have 2 meals which are off your plan, then that's your limit, okay? So that's your 10%. For your snacks, if you have 1 snack off plan, then that is again 10%, give or take. So across a week, if you're eating 21 meals, 2 of them can be a meal out with a friend where you don't really have to think about what you're eating. Could be takeaway at home, something like that. Then you're not going to go far wrong off your plan, okay? Same for the snacks. If you're having 14 snacks in a week and one of them is like a twirl instead of a piece of fruit, then you're not going to go far off your plan, providing you're drinking water, exercising enough, sleeping enough, etc., etc. Okay, so if all the other points are on point, then you're not going to go off your plan with this approach. Just a note on the main meals, if you're going out for the evening and you have like a big main course and then a dessert, so if you go for like a Pizza Express and you have a pizza and then you have cheesecake afterwards, then I would count that personally to be on the safe side as two meals, okay? So 1 for the pizza and 1 for the cheesecake. So basically it gives you a night out a week where you can kind of eat pretty much what you want, and you're not going to go far off plan. Once you get to where you want to be, so once you've lost what you want to do, you've dropped the dress size as you want to, that's when you can be a little bit freer with that, and you can go 80-20. So, 80% suddenly becomes 4 meals off plan, and 2 or 3 snacks a week. And that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot off the plan, and that's fine if you're looking to maintain. Okay, so that's kind of the difference. If you're not really getting the results you want in a minute, and you're exercising enough, drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, etc., etc., all the other things are on board, and you're wondering why you're not quite getting results, just have a realistic assessment of your week. Are you really doing 90-10, or is it more like 80-20? Because it doesn't seem like a lot, 2 extra meals a week, but actually adds up, and it can make quite an impact on your progress. So hopefully that kind of explains the 90-10 and 80-20 rule. Personally, I like 90-10 for when we're trying to make progress. When we're in a period of maintenance, when we're happy with where we are, when we just want to break from being too hard on ourselves, 80-20 is a really good rule. So yeah, hopefully you found that helpful. Hopefully that helps you get the results you're looking for. And if you've got any questions about it, then just reach out and I'm happy to help you. Maybe advise on what sort of meals are on plan, off plan, and so on. Hopefully you found that helpful.